any man that feel like he gotta check in with another man in the city is a weirdo off top, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you, get you some security. You know what I'm saying? Buy you some security, homie, and move how you want to move. But you gotta understand, it's not even the people that just want to come to LA. It's the people that want to be gangbangers that come to LA, bro. That they're talking about, bro. Like if you talking about use a Wooty Whoop Crip or Wooty Whoop Blood or Pyru from out of state, yes, you have to come check in with the people that you are making a career off of, man.
Click like. In this video, Snoopy speaks on how Big U was extorting Nipsey Hussle. Before we take a look at how Nipsey took a stand on this, let's hear from Snoopy. Get in the comments and run these likes up so we can keep growing.
They're talking to them. A regular, like a Justin Bieber or, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to check in with nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from back east, man, and
like,
you celebrity, you go back east, the way we do it back east is we be like, hey, Snoopy Badazz on his way, they gonna hold you down when you get there. Yeah, that's how we work, you know what I mean? So it's just different on the West Coast, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that, man, like, they talking about the gangbangers, bro. Like, you gotta tap in, check in, but like, shit, Big U is a hustler, a gangster. Like, that's what they do, nigga. They make it look good. Like, hey, you wanna come pull up, fuck with us? Check in, nigga. On Bloods. Like, shit, if they gonna allow him to do it, like, do it. Nigga, who gonna do something? On Bloods, nigga, who gonna do something? Who gonna do something? Like, he know that. Ain't none of these buster ass gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna do it. You can't really get mad at him for checking a buster. That's what this shit was based on, marking out busters. If I can get some money out your ass by telling your ass, hey, look, you gotta check in with me. I need 100,000. If you dumb enough to give it to me, bet. That's on Blood. Like, you can't get mad at Big U for being a gangster. Everybody claim to be gangster until somebody do some gangster shit. Now everybody's saying that's wrong. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. He was doing some gangster shit. The only thing I don't agree with is the Rayshawn Williams shit, bro. I don't like that shit.
Okay.
Because if he has something to do with that and that looked at him like an uncle, that ain't, no, bro. I don't agree with that, bro. But, nigga, all that other shit, man, that shit ain't nothing.
No, I hear you, man. Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Yeah, he did some gangster shit, right? Like, well, like, what the fuck? You got Chopper on the shirt. I'm sure he did a lot of shit didn't like, and he's on a shirt, being immortalized. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like, if you gonna praise some gangster shit, praise some gangster shit. If you not like that and you don't like doing shit like that, then that means you just not a gangster, nigga. Stop trying to be one then, bitch. Go be a civilian. Go to church. If it bothered you that much. Nigga, you can't say you a gangster and be against it for doing some gangster shit. He was taxing these bitch ass. They let him do it. They allowed him to do it. You know what I'm saying, nigga? He didn't put the gun to their head and say, go on your bank account, you better get. They gracefully went into their accounts and gave it to Blood. The end. Hey, you can't get mad. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Shit. It wasn't on them. The streets, like the industry would be behind Big U. That murder, like that's not like a gang killing. That's like a snakish, eerie killing, bro. The murder of Rayshawn Williams, bro. And it's like nobody would want to be murdered in the dark desert by somebody they considered an uncle, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that in the streets is really looking at that Big U crazy for. All that other shit, man, that's normal. Like I say, that's normal gangster shit. Nigga, the streets forgive him for that, nigga. If it's free Big U, if them was his only charges, it'd be free Big U all over the goddamn city. He'd be the John Gotti of our goddamn generation if that Rayshawn Williams shit wasn't attached to him. Because he didn't do anything wrong, bro. He was just being a gangster.
I can say the people I've talked to, too, behind the scenes, I'm not going to say no names, but that shit right there got a lot of people like looking at Big U sideways.
Yeah.
Because it was his son's friend.
Yeah,
he was
bro.
like, you know, and they're like, well, this over a couple lines on a diss song, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like and the nigga got a mama. I when I looked at his page, he got people that really love him, bro. And he wasn't a bad rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that really gonna have people looking at Big U crazy, man. And like I say, man, I hope he's acquitted, and I hope it come to light that they made a mistake, that he didn't have anything to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? But all that other shit he did, nigga, like, that shit gangster shit, man. That shit made me, I ain't gonna lie, made me respect him a little more. I didn't got a little, I was like, okay, he was really hitting these buster ass on Bloods. Like, shit, nigga, you can't save a buster. Now, like, when did we save, when did we start saving bitch ass? Never, we don't never say those, nigga. Hell no, I won't say no hoes or no buster ass. Blood. My take on it, I don't really think Big U was really wrong for anything far as extortion and whatever, you know, because ain't that what Al Capone and Lucky Luciano and all the real gangsters did? You know what I'm saying? That's what gangsters do. If they find a weak link and they extort them. So I don't think Big U was wrong for doing what the dudes that's talking about him claim they is anyway. All these claim to be gangsters. Now y'all criticizing him for doing some gangster shit.
So what you think? You think they cooperating?
Who?
Against
like who?
Like anybody on the case.
I think it's a lot of people cooperating, but I can't really tell you who. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't agree with the case, only thing that bothers me about that case is the Rayshawn Williams situation. I don't like that. Like, feel me? That's the only thing I don't agree with.
So for people who don't know, what is it about the Rayshawn Williams case? You talking about the murder?
Yeah, the murder that Big U is accused of. I don't know if he has something to do with it or not. I hope he didn't, because that's something that I really don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And clearly he trusted Big U and looked at him like an uncle or something. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be heartbreaking to find out that somebody that this man trusted as an uncle would do something like that to him.
Man, is that what the streets saying?
I don't pay no attention to the streets, because the streets lie all the time, so I don't know what they're saying. I just go off of what I see and what I feel. You feel me?
Do you think Shaq left LA because of the gang politics, aka Big U fucking with him?
No, Shaq was already gone. Time Big U come on, Shaq was already on fucking Star Island.
When the little homies see Nip pull up, do you think they gonna stay here and talk to the big homies, Big U and them? They gonna make an about face and say, y'all, there go Nip.
It's called check in. Now, he ain't come to check in, he just came to get some of this love, you heard? If you ain't got none of this love, I don't know how it's gonna go for you, heard? But all we doing is spreading love on this side, you heard?
This is alleged, and as you know, anyone can say anything on the internet, but I'm curious to hear what you believe is true and what's a lie. Before we get into it and break down the allegations and even hear an exclusive first-hand account where someone claims Big U put a hit on them.
You know, some things just got to be said. Look, you don't got a clue for what you want to do. I'm busy getting rich. You think that I'm going to stop for you?
The song you just heard was rumored to be a diss track Nipsey made for Big U. That song would trigger a series of tragic events. But first, let's see why Nipsey decided to make this song, broken down by Hood War stories.
Animosity between Nipsey and Big U started when Nipsey wanted to cut ties with Big U's label. Nipsey was allegedly locked into a shady deal where he felt he was being extorted by Big U. But according to Big U, his version of the origin of conflict began when Big U left the music industry. Nipsey had Big U's recording equipment and Big U wanted it back. Big U was able to recover the equipment and moved it to his shop on 43rd and Crenshaw, thus making it accessible to other artists, including Nip if he still wanted to use it. Apparently, Nipsey took exception to Big U taking the equipment. They weren't seen eye to eye. And then Nipsey comes out with the song You Don't Have a Clue from his 2010 mixtape The Marathon, which is widely believed to be a diss song aimed directly at Big U, specifically in the first 4 lines of the song.
This is the diss song Nipsey made. That was rumored to be about Big U. It was also said to be the reason Big U ordered a DP on Nipsey, which would trigger a series of events. We'll get into that after this clip.
You know, some things just got to be said. Look, you don't got a clue for what you want to do. I'm busy getting rich. You think that I'm gonna stop for you? I built this on my own and everybody know it's true. Still niggas act like they supposed to have control of what I do. But look, they don't got a clue of what I've been through. A nigga ain't had no trust funds or eat off no silver spoons. Nigga ain't had no peace inside my house until I moved. And the damn show can't recall having no exit route. And you been really, I don't got a clue of what you even do. So what good is a dream if you can't make your shit come true? And what good is a team when everyone depends on you? Hope opportunity don't knock with opportunists in your room, cause then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cause if you sharing your success and not your struggle, you's a fool. Then you start to look like food. The game don't even chew. Eat you up and shit you out, and then them critics say you through. But look, they don't got a clue what you was trying to do. Keeping it 100 when 100 don't keep it you, but I'm gonna tell you what to do. Here is what you do. Say fuck the middleman. Get on your marathon and get your loot. I hustle cause I have to, not because it's cool and over time.
Following the diss track, Big U subsequently pulls up on Nipsey with some homies and confronts him. They attempted to pick him up so they could discipline him. And this form of discipline does not consist of a head-up fade. Before Big U could take Nipsey away for the DP, Black Sam jumped in front and told Big U that Nipsey wasn't going anywhere with them. And Big U responded by wanting Black Sam to stay out of it, saying that Black Sam was never from 60s and that this is gang business. Although he did understand the sentiment of protecting his brother. In addition to the equipment ordeal, family disputes have caused these two to clash in a real way. Nipsey's first baby mother is Big U's niece. During this time, Nipsey and his baby mother were not getting along, as he did not approve of the company his baby mother had around his daughter. Allegedly, guns, drugs, and alcohol were in the vicinity. Allegedly, Nipsey would go solo to his baby mother's house and pistol whip the guy his baby mother was with for having his daughter in that unsafe environment. Nipsey beat him up bad to the point he had to get sent to the hospital. Allegedly, his baby mother was harmed in the mix-up as well. Shortly after Big U heard about the incident, he pulled up to Nipsey's store and confronted him about it. Words were exchanged, and it led to them fighting in the alley. Big U allegedly gave Nipsey a beatdown. This led to Black Sam going back inside to retrieve a pistol. He proceeded to fire a shot in the air to get Big U off Nipsey. LAPD arrived almost immediately, where they saw Black Sam with a pistol in his hand. The officers then opened fire on Black Sam, but not a single bullet struck him. They were all arrested and taken to the 77th Street Division. All three bailed out the next morning. When Nipsey began collaborating with YG in 2011, he brought YG to 6-0 territory for Nipsey's part in the Bitches Ain't Shit video shoot. Big U did not approve of Nipsey bringing a rapper from Treetop into the set. During the early 2010s, it wasn't very common to have Pyrus hanging out in the 60s. So when Big U got at Nipsey had to defend his decision by having to fight multiple 6-0s just to have YG in their hood. And the love from Nipsey was reciprocated when YG invited Nip to the trees for the I'm a Thug video shoot. The two became good friends and collaborated on numerous songs in the upcoming years. Over the course of the next 7-8 years, Nipsey's career continued to elevate to the next level, including a Grammy nomination for the Best Rap Album, but there were still internal issues behind the scenes. Throughout this period, Big U and Nipsey's relationship seemed to be hot and cold, and for a brief period, they both seemed to be on a good accord.
Remember that. He did what no other rappers do today. He sold his own music. He sold his own music. So when I came along and Steve came along, we had a formula that merged with what he do, but he outworked any artist I've seen. I'm talking about business-wise. I'm not talking about on the mic. Because if you notice, this man is more professional than 90% of the dudes who are trying to grow to his level. But I'm saying that to our young babies, to a T, he outworked a whole lot of people. And this is the reason why we are giving him the award, the Businessman Award, because he really exudes everything that you need to exercise in business. So let's give this man a hand and clap it up for him.
But Black Sam and Big U seem to have never liked each other, with Black Sam disapproving of the way Big U has handled things pertaining Nip, and with Big U being pretty vocal of his dislike for Black Sam.
And then I'm gonna keep it 100. Me and his brother wasn't cool. Me and his brother wasn't the best of friends. You gotta understand, like I'm gonna have friends that my mama ain't gonna like. I'm gonna have friends that my brother's not gonna like. You gonna have people that your people don't like. You know what I'm saying?
If you go back and follow the details, Nip and Big U got into it. Big U hit Nip Daddy across the head with a bat. His brother had to come out and shoot.
Click like. The clip you're about to see of Charleston White breaking down his take on Big U involvement in Nipsey Hussle's untimely demise. And if it couldn't get worse, Wack weighs in on what he thinks Big U is actually doing. Before we get to that, let's hear Charleston White. Get in the comments and run the likes up.
Shoot the gun. Hey, y'all get out. Say, Nip, come on, nigga, we finna come beat you. Because I don't want to pay that $20,000. You say it's over this equipment. But the white folks is pulling me away from the set. I met a Jewish white boy on the front row at the Los Angeles Lakers ball game. Me and this white boy getting drunk. We started talking business idea. This white boy see I'm a sharp nigga. This white boy pulled me into business ventures, the vector sector, right? So now I'm being expanded, but now they pulling me away from the set. The set have made it known nobody's bigger than the set. Nobody's bigger than the program. Nip had gotten bigger than the program. Quando is a reminder that nobody's bigger than the program.
Make sure you click like and get in the comments. I'll link to the full video of how Big U ran his business below. Share this video if you like it.